Hello everyone. Today we are going to continue our discussion on one unknown and one equation. Now if you remember from last time, we left off at this equation. We wanted to find the number of apples that were in box X, and we knew that if we add 3 to the number of apples in box X, we get 8 total apples, and we represented that using our fingers, and we said that X plus 3 equals 8, and to find the number of X, we tried different numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and we eventually reached out at 5 fingers. So 5 fingers plus 3 fingers make total of 8. So 5 was the number of apples I was looking that were in box X. So 5 was my answer for X. But we also discussed last time that this method is not very efficient because I have to try different numbers and it's very time consuming. A better way to do this from last time was we said that if I subtract the number 3 that I have here minus 8, I directly get my answer 5, which is very efficient, of course. So what we did from last time was take the total that I have here, bring it to this side, take this guy and bring it to the other side, which is here, and inverse this operation. So if I have plus, I will make it minus, and I get my answer for X directly, which is 5. So 8 minus 3 is 5. So basically what I'm doing here is I am taking my known side, which is in this case right side, the number that is alone, 8. I'm taking this guy, which is next to X, bringing it to this side, and change this sign to the opposite of it, which is in this case negative. So we get, as you can see, directly our answer. Now let's solve another question. Let's suppose I want to solve this question, X minus 3 equals 8. Now I can represent this again with boxes and fingers, but as we move forward, I'm going to stop drawing the box. I'm going to just type X, which, as you can imagine, is the same thing as the box X. Okay, so X minus 3 equals 8, and I'm going to stop drawing the answers and numbers with fingers. I'm going to put the numbers in. So X minus 3 is equal to 8. Now, to solve this, what I can do is I can follow the same procedure we had from the last time. I can take the number that I have on the known side, which is 8, bring this number to this side, 3, and do the inverse operation, which is plus, in this case, to get my X answer directly. So if we do that, what we get is X is equal to 11, because 8 plus 3 equals 11, which is the answer for X I am looking for. So X minus 3 is 8, and as you can see, if I plug in 11 here, I will get 8. And I'm showing this again here to you with this time the more symbolic representation. So instead of boxes, I'm just putting X and numbers. So this equation is solved this way. I'm going to take this number, bring it to the other side, and change the sign to positive. This is what's happening here. Alright, so now we have the tools to solve any kind of one unknown and one equation situation. Let's dig into some examples. Okay, so first example that we are going to solve is of a plus type, like the one we had in the last lecture, and the next one is going to be from the minus type that we had in this lecture. Okay, so X plus 5 equals 11 in my equation 1, X minus 8 equals 23 is my equation 2. So first step first, for the first equation, I'm going to take the number 5 to the other side, and when I do that, I'm also gonna change its sign to the opposite of plus, which is minus. So my answer becomes X equals 11 minus 5, which is 6. For the equation at the bottom, I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to take 8 to the other side, but this time I'm going to change this, instead of minus, to its opposite, which is in this case plus, and I get 23 plus 8 equals 31 as my answer. And there you have it. This is how you solve one unknown, one equation.